Lois Kolkhorst, State Senator for Senate District 18. Senate District 18 consists of 21 counties, half of Fort Bend County and a portion of Harris County, all the way down the coast, part of Central Texas, to Mustang Island and Port Aransas in Nueces County. And so I have more coastline than any other state senator in the state of Texas, but I also have a great deal of, like I say, parts of Central Texas. I go all the way down to Victoria. And so a vast majority of rural area, but very suburban in Fort Bend County as well. So a very different kind of district in that it's not homogeneous geographically. So I would say that growth is one of the things that I'm looking at very closely. How does that affect our schools? How does that affect transportation, our budget? Certainly, we have to address the infrastructure needs. Water. Water is one of the key issues for Senate District 18. It's one of the key issues for the state of Texas as you grow, and certainly we are in a drought. We're coming out of that drought in parts of the state, and in parts of the state we are not. And so we're looking at how growth impacts us. I would say border security is also another key issue. Certainly we have more border than any other state in the union, one of the most prolific crossings, and it is the most prolific crossing of any border, north or south, in the United States, is in Texas. And so we're making some key adjustments, and we're going to make the investments here as Texans to protect our border, to cut down on drug and human smuggling. And that is something that we're looking at very closely. I'm so pleased that Governor Patrick named me to 5 committees. Finance as a freshman, awesome. Just really, that's one of my love is the budget. I think that the budget drives policy so many times. Education, ag and water, also transportation, and then vice chair of health and human services. A successful session starts with what the Constitution says we have to pass, which is a balanced budget. It's the only directive in the Constitution. It's the only bill we have to pass. So you always start there as what you should tether off of. I think we've got a good start on that. We have an opportunity to give tax relief to our citizens. Why? We have surpluses. And when you have surpluses in the budget, you should be able to give that money back. What happens when you give the money back? The people do what they do. It's their money. It's not the government's money. So I think that's another thing that we're working on. We need to invest in public education while also giving parents options. Our charters are doing some wonderful work with our socioeconomically challenged children. I'm amazed. First time on education this session after being in the legislature for 14 years. I'm amazed at some of the things that we're doing. We have an opportunity to set the future for Texas in a very conservative, like I say, fiscally responsible way to move forward, to give the framework. And that's what I see this session is all about. The freedoms flow from the government down to the people. That's the wrong way. Freedom flows from the people up to the government. We are the government. It is not the government. And I think we have the opportunity this session to do some of those things.